What's up? I'm Witt from Cane Hill, and you're watching Soundlink TV.
Hey, don't worry about it. Wait, don't wanna learn your name. I don't care about it.
What is up, everybody? Trenton here with Soundlink TV, here with Elijah from Cane Hill. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. And you are the singer of this band and everything.
Yeah, the singer.
And you sang, boy. You sang?
Sang good.
There you go. You sang really loud, too. Well, so you guys are here on the tour with Sevendust and a lot of other bands on the come up as well. Besides Sevendust, I think you guys are the most recognizable band on this tour. And
Tremonti.
Oh, Tremonti, yes. I forgot about Tremonti. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So as far as the coming up, the opener bands and stuff, you guys are the most recognizable, at least from what I know and everything. And so, you guys have been doing this a couple of years, have a few records, a few EPs out and everything. And so what's it like having your name out there for people to know who you guys are on bigger bills like this?
Oh, it's real neat. It feels good being able to tour with such epic and legendary bands. Getting to see their massively responsive fan base and everything. Like, it's a really cool feeling knowing that we used to be nothing and now we are relatively close to something.
Yeah, so what's it like winning these crowds over? Because I'm sure you guys have, had to win over these maybe old school fans, people who just want to get drunk and watch Tremonti or Sevendust every night. But how are you guys winning those guys over and making them a fan of you guys?
It's a little here, a little there. And there's definitely people that do not fuck with how heavy we are. But that's kind of the fun of being a vocalist in a heavier band on a tour like this, is I get to learn how to manipulate different kinds of crowds and convince them to like us. We basically just go there balls to the wall, as aggressive as we can possibly be to get the fans that are there who still fucking like heavy metal. Because, Sevendust fans cross over with Korn, Pantera, Metallica fans. Like, they're all heavy metal fans, so it's just garnering them.
Yeah, so what are some things that I guess you have, learned? I guess a lot of people don't really talk about manipulating a crowd and having to work with a room as a singer. You don't just go up there and scream and sing or whatever. You have to, perform and cater to the crowd in the room. So what's, I guess, been like the biggest, challenge in doing that, and what are some things you've learned to win over a crowd?
You gotta understand your demographic is basically just the bottom line. Like, if it's a bunch of older, kind of southern white families, don't say fuck cops. I did that last night and it was really funny. In Germany, don't say smoke weed. You learn the areas that people are from and understand kind of the cultural background of where they're living, and you kind of know what to say or what not to say to get them to like you. Or if it's a lighter tour, you're going to go in there and you're going to manipulate them with the set list you choose. That's the first manipulation, is putting in front of them the kind of music that you think they would enjoy the most or would grab them the quickest. So that's why it's nice we have soft songs too, because if we wanted to pull over a soft crowd, we could be like, okay, we're not going to be as fucking mean. But it just, the biggest part is really just know where you are.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, South Carolina, I don't think any
weed's a touchy subject.
Yeah, it is.
Sevendust fans are so, they're not the most ultra conservative people you've ever met. You know what I mean? They dig smoking. We're selling a lot of grinders on this tour.
Nice. So speaking of softer, you guys did release an EP recently and stuff, and you guys did release an album last year, which, the EP is like a lot softer and everything. So what was the thought behind that? Was that just something, you guys wanted to put out? Is that a new direction you guys are heading into, maybe mellowing out a little bit? Or what was the move in releasing an EP just maybe literally just a few weeks after a year from when you guys released your record last year?
We wanted to fuck around. We just figured if we do it early, we can't be pigeonholed, and then we can do this later on whenever the fuck we want. And we know we're talented enough to do it, so we figured why not just push the boundaries of what we're capable of, throw some curveballs. That way any curveballs we throw later down the line, which there will be plenty of, people will, they're fun. People will be more understanding instead of trying to have a 10-year career of only heavy music and then being like, okay, here's some soft shit, and be like, you
sellouts,
idiots. Yeah.
There's a lot of bands in the scene going through that. Obviously, Bring Me being the biggest band right now, who did a complete, change up and everything on everybody. So, but you guys have evolved too. Even from your very, very first EP from back in the day and everything up until the record last year. I mean, it's still heavy, but it's maybe it's got some radio bangers on there, some stuff towards that market. So, what has been your opinion on changing a sound, for whatever reasons it is, and everything to, I guess, be more accessible or whatever the move is there?
I just don't really see the point in being in a band if we're going to put the same thing out over and over again. Every year we change drastically as people. You're surrounded by different situations, different mindsets. Your entire opinion on something can change in like the snap of a finger. So if we're not in the same place we were when we wrote the EP, why would we write that same music? It's not even gonna work. It wouldn't be genuine. It wouldn't be real. And then on top of that, taking risks is fun. Doing weird things is fun. Changing your sound up is fun. As long as it's them on the instruments and me singing, it's always gonna sound like a Cane Hill song. So,
all right. So what's coming up from after this tour? You guys just dropped an EP, like you said, just to fuck around and everything. But you guys did put an album out last year. So is there anything going in writing wise for next year you guys are doing, or what's the moves for the rest of the year for you guys?
We're always writing. We started writing a new full length. It's cool. I don't know when it would be released or anything. I don't even know if it would happen this year, but I know that we're looking to go into the studio soon. We've got more tours coming up that we're going to announce soon. We're going overseas. The usual no home time baloney that being in a band is.
All right, man. Well, thanks for your time today and everything, and looking forward to seeing you guys later tonight. I'm Trent with SoundlinkTV. Hang out with Cane Hill. Thanks for watching.